Come on. Don't make me quit the fucking game. Come on. Bullshit. Alright. What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Takiru here. The first, the worst, the only homeless mobile daily streamer. Back at it again. We're doing more leagues. We're trying to max. I've made quite a lot of progress toward it. Today's plan is to finish the medium, or easy and medium diary. We're gonna listen to Reddit hot takes, ramble, Sebe ramble. I'm trying to cough over copyrighted songs. Okay.
Reddit posts like this. We're just gonna jump straight into this. What OSRS opinions have you like this? And for those listening on Spotify, by the way, all of these rambles are on Spotify. Go check it out in the description. They are just audio only. Even though Spotify does offer video, my podcasting hosting platform just doesn't allow it quite yet. So who knows, maybe in the future. But basically, there's a guy with his max tape staring at a crowd of 1 billion people, and he is saying in a caption bubble, "Yes, you are all wrong," or "You all are wrong." So I love things like this because it gets the whole Reddit community to start talking about their hot takes, and some of them are just completely out of left field and are just like, "What are you smoking?" But it like sort of allows a safe space. Not really safe, to be honest, but it's a space to share your controversial opinions, and I think it's great because not everyone's a content creator. Not everyone can just ramble on about their stuff and have a bunch of people hear it. But on a subreddit that we have for old school, we have an awesome system where we can just like share how we feel about the game. So we're just gonna jump into it, and I have really not looked at. I've seen a few of these, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go into this relatively blind, and I'm gonna share some of my thoughts. And I also want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments. And a lot of you have probably already seen this post because it did pop off, 600 likes, 1.7 thousand comments. First one is sort comments by controversial to get true unpopular opinions. We might do that. I think we'll do that. But let's take it from the top first. Y'all have no idea what AFK means. This has been an ongoing thing for years of people saying AFK, like you guys are saying AFK the wrong way. AFK, it doesn't matter, like the English language transforms over time, and AFK now means, well, it actually means a plethora of things, but in my opinion, AFK, in regards to old system where we can just like share how we feel about the game, so we're just gonna jump into it, and I have really not looked at, I've seen a few of these, and that's pretty much it, so we're gonna go into this relatively blind, and I'm gonna share some of my thoughts. And I also want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments. And a lot of you have probably already seen this post because it did pop off, 600 likes, 1.7 thousand comments. First one is sort comments by controversial to get true unpopular opinions. We might do that. I think we'll do that. But let's take it from the top first. Y'all have no idea what AFK means. This has been an ongoing.
This is something I love talking about. He just mentioned how the Reddit is pissed off about how nobody knows what AFK means, or how it's kind of like a very versatile term which doesn't really mean what it really means. Of course, AFK means away from keyboard, but what does that really mean? Like, okay, so like, does this AFK, like if I craft a bunch of diamonds, is that AFK? Because I can away from keyboard for about 40 seconds. Is that AFK? Not really, because it's a pretty. You got to keep interacting with it. Is like technically is Wintertodd AFK? Yes, technically Wintertodd is AFK, but it's extremely active. The thing that I use to determine like to delineate between what is like AFK not AFK is the term passive and active. That's really what the like more important distinction is. Like if is like okay, technically Wintertodd is AFK. You don't need a keyboard for Wintertodd. You just need a mouse. But you're not away from your keyboard. You're not like able to leave the screen because it's going to kill you. And it's not passive at all. But you don't have to use a keyboard. So like, what does that mean? Is that technically AFK or not? I wouldn't say that is AFK. That's not AFK. That is a highly active, technically non-keyboard use. But like it's kind of like. It's just, I don't know. He's probably going to say the exact same thing.
Years of people saying AFK, like you guys are saying AFK the wrong way. AFK, it doesn't matter. Like the English language transforms over time, and AFK now means, well, it actually means a plethora of things. But in my opinion, AFK, in regards to old school, means something that is more chill relative to like a sweatier method. That's like all it is. It's just like AFK is like motherload mine. AFK is also star mining. AFK is also like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of like Kraken, you know.
There you go.
AFK.
Yeah, he's telling it like Haram Wands is AFK. Haram Wands is very AFK. Like it's you don't have to do anything until your inventory and your fish barrel fill up. That's super AFK. You don't have to do anything. Certain Slayer monsters totally AFK. Like if they aggro you, you have 15 minutes of AFK.
What is the true? I think the only real true AFKs we have in this game is like star mining. Like that is truly like step away from your PC, and we don't really have many of those. Thankfully, I am against the kind of idleness of old school RuneScape. Don't get me wrong. I think star mining is fine. It's really well balanced in my opinion. And I'm okay with updates like that, but to go down a route where like everything can become idle, I feel like probably is a slippery slope. Again, I'm open for the discussion on it if people have like good points to bring up, valid points. And again, the game is all subjective, so people that are working a bunch and have families now and are doing all that, they want a game that they can just really, really relax and not do anything on the PC and actually get stuff done. I think this is something I want to bring up. I know Brighter Shores, that game by Andrew Gower, he has designed it to allow you to gain XP without botting, without cheating, without anything when you're offline. I think that's an amazing system for this day and age, where instead of feeling this kind of like thought of I need to squeeze in as much XP as possible, so then you start maybe wanting to cheat, or you maybe start wanting to get an auto clicker, you maybe start wanting to do that. Instead, Andrew Gower's like, yeah, that's probably going to happen, so we're just going to allow a system in-game that allows you to be logged out and gain XP. And that would be something, like, that would genuinely be a discussion I'd be willing to have on this game. I know that sounds absolutely antithetical to the old school spirit, but oh my god, like, especially playing this new account, I'm running rooftops, and like half of the accounts that are running rooftops for me are clearly botting. Like, it's so clear. It's so clear they're botting. You look at their stats, they're super, super wonky. They never talk to anybody. They always have the same, like, movement patterns. It's very clear there's so many people that are cheating in this game and getting, or not getting caught. Anyway, this is a whole separate discussion. I could go on about this for a while, but we got a lot of stuff to cover. But I would be definitely open to the conversation of potential ways to be logged out in this game and to gain some XP. I think that would actually be kind of cool. So, again, it would have to be very, very light, and it would have to be balanced, and it would have to fit the old school feel, whatever that means nowadays. Anyway, blackjacking is fucking lame and a waste of time. No amount of GP or XP makes it worth it. This one, okay, I'll be honest, guys. I never, on any account, have ever blackjacked to train. I think I've maybe tried blackjacking a total of 5 total minutes in this game ever. And I just never liked it. Maybe I would like it if I would have given it a little bit more time. It's the same thing with like chin hunting. I think tick manipulation chins can be a lot of fun, but I've just never sat down and just grinded it. So chin hunting to me has always just like internally been this, I don't want to do that. That's what blackjacking feels like. You guys probably all agree with me. And honestly, okay, you guys are gonna have to let me know. Isn't blackjacking not even like menu swap customizable in some ways? Again, I haven't really done this method, but I'm pretty sure you can't even like change your left click and stuff to make it like way more simple, like they've done with construction and everything. That stuff is weird. You can beat any content in the game if you actually spend time learning it. That I feel like most people agree with that. I don't know why that's such an upvoted thing, but yeah. Not every new boss needs new mechanics. One of old school's charms is its simplicity. Mod Husky brought this up on the last Sebe cast that I had him on, and it was, I agree with it. Like he was saying, I want more Krakens in this game. I want more just very, very, very chill experiences that are just hit boss, the boss hits you. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there's a good, I think we have a good balance, sort of, you know, PVM being either super, super complex and, you know, just forcing you to learn a bunch of new mechanics. But I'm totally all about getting a Kraken task. I'm all about even something like KQ. KQ is like the epitome of just old school mechanics. Same with KBD. KBD, brilliant. I think when you have a simplistic design like KQ or like KBD, you are allowed to do step unders, you're allowed to do some cool alting methods, generally speaking. I know Coxie loves that kind of stuff, like he'll do some 8-man alting KQ. It's because KQ is just very simple. It's not like this weird system where they've overly designed it to, you know, remove any capacity to alt or any capacity to do step unders. We actually, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but lately bosses can hit you while you're underneath them. Like that's like a new mechanic they're coming out with, which I'll be honest, it's kind of annoying. I like things like Serb. I don't know if you guys have ever tried step unders at Serb. That genuinely makes Cerberus a more enjoyable fight. Having the ability to sweat, it's not even sweating, it's literally stepping under the boss and just getting a nice little rhythmic flow and red Xing. I think it's nice, and nowadays you can't do that kind of stuff. Even like something like Scurious, you can't step under, or I guess you can step under, but then Scurious is just going to be whacking you anyway. It's like it registers you underneath it and it can still melee you. It's very odd, and I don't quite understand where, like, it's fine, I guess. It's like I'm not losing sleep over something like that, but like, can we go back to the old schoolness of step unders mean you have a...
I'm definitely going to start, like, my podcast back up. The Osrs TikTok. That's definitely something I'm interested in recuperating. Oh, my bad. I totally missed this. My bad. I just turned on my chat. Mobile only. What's up, doggy? What's up, man? Damn, bro, you've made some huge progress. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been working very hard. You know, I had a couple days where I had to. Please stop echoing. Please stop echoing. Thank you. I had a couple days where I was trying to. I had to work, so I kind of fell down, and that, like, my point gets for a little while. But yeah, hey, it's good to see you, man. How you doing, man? I'm trying to max today. I don't think it's gonna happen today, but I'm trying to keep up the process. Like, I really need to go over to mixology. I'm so hungry too. I should probably eat. I should probably take a break and eat soon. The hunt for the mobile only, homeless, for the homeless, mobile only Dragon Cup. Oh, she's been talking to me. What's up, Scapers? What's up, mobile only? Says, I'm doing good. Been working a shit ton. Nice. Been doing main game. Haven't had time for leagues. That sucks, bro. It's too much of a pain to get into since everyone is so far ahead. That's how you feel? You know, I mean, it may be just a platitude, but comparison is the thief of joy. You know, if I were to compare my hunt for Dragon Cup to, say, Deviate, or you know, like someone like who's top lately, you know, every year. You know what I mean? Like if I were to try and compare myself to somebody else, like I would never have gotten as far as I did. Because it's depressing looking at how quickly some of those people were able to get Dragon Cup. People were able to get Dragon Cup in 2 weeks. And, I mean, I'm homeless. I don't have, you know, I can spend as much time as I want basically playing this game. But going as fast and as hard as I could, it's taken me, you know, what is it? 5.5 weeks now, and I'm not even 50k points yet. You know, I mean, it's a lot of work. And that last 10k, I mean, here's the thing, man. This is you're looking at it like a race. This is not a race. This is a marathon. Two different things. So a lot of people were treating it like a race, and maybe you were looking at those people who treated it like a race and said, "Damn, they're so fast. They can't. How come I catch up to them?" Don't worry about that. This is a marathon. This is how long can you last. This is a 60-day test of character. How patient are you? How determined are you? How motivated are you? How long can you keep up? Mobile only says getting that Dragon Cup does sound awesome though. I really hope that the image of the Dragon Cup that's on Google isn't the actual Dragon Cup for this year, because it looks fucking boring. It looks absolutely fucking lame. Like year one, it looks like the year one cup. It has nothing in it, just a little bit of like a color scheme change on the placard and the inside of the cup hole. Like, give it a flame, give it another globe. This is another Trailblazer League. Last year was another Trailblazer League. Should have been a globe last year, but it was just a really lame fire. And now they're just not even giving us anything in the cup. I'm a little bit disappointed in the look of the cup. If it's just a mock-up and they haven't actually released the actual cup, I really hope that's what happens. But if the actual Dragon Cup that's like available on Google is what's gonna be, I'm gonna be kind of mad, because Like, that's the whole reason we're doing this. We're going for a Dragon Cup, and if it looks fucking lame, why are we going for it? You know, how are they gonna know? How is somebody that doesn't know what, like, that little rim of color is, like, how are they gonna know what year that was if they don't know what, like, if it doesn't have something unique to it? Like that little rim of color. Oh, you must have participated in League 5. I recognize that little tiny freaking splash of color on. No, give it like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. Just give it a freaking something different. Make the cup like, give it like a purple and blue flame or something like that. Or I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to blow a fucking gasket over a design choice, but that has. I've been looking at that. Like I looked at the Dragon Cup and I'm like, it's really fucking lame. It's the lamest cup since year one. The animation better be sick, because you get a trophy animation while you're holding it, and you can also do the trophy animation while you're following somebody else. So you can do like the follow dance, and do your cup fire at the same time. It's really cool. But can we just do all? Jesus Christ. I don't know that I'm going to clean all these to get levels. I think I'm going to go to Mixology. I just decided to do a couple of these while I'm here. I'm getting a little antsy today because I have no weed. I'm also kind of broke, so I'm not really going to be able to get like food unless I go work for my courier job today. Yeah, I had to, my alternator failed, and so I had to get an alternator for Christmas. Luckily, my parents actually helped with that one. But I also had to replace my battery because the dead alternator killed my battery. And so that was another $110. I also had to get my my car insurance went up because I got in a car accident. Just a little tiny fender bender, but the bitch wanted to make a big fucking deal about it. There was literally no damage to her or her car, but she wanted to be like, well, I fucking just got a surgery, and so fucking I don't know, maybe I want to go get it checked, you know, maybe I want to go fucking file a claim, maybe we want to call the police. And it's just like, look, I'm gonna work with you, lady. I'm not gonna run away on you, but there's no fucking damage here. Like even the cops, like, her fucking family came like 5 minutes later in another car, and they were like, what happened? Nothing happened. Even the cop and the freaking ambulance came, and they're like, nothing happened. Like, we're not even gonna write up a report. We're gonna give you a report number, but we're not gonna write up a report. Like, nothing happened. I'm like, okay. But my insurance went up, even though I had paid 6 months in advance. It went up by $60. So wow. Hopefully that's just a one-time charge. But if it goes up every fucking month, $60, I'm gonna be really, really, really mad over a fucking fender bender that didn't cause any damage. She must have fucking went to the doctor and got a bunch of fucking pain pills or something. Bitched about it, you know. That's what I'm thinking. I can't sit here forever and do this. This isn't gonna do it for me. I'm not speed tapping these fuckers. So I'm gonna AFK this if I do this, but I'm not gonna do this much longer. I'm gonna change gears here. Okay. Can we make an unfinished from these real quick? I got 300. Tell you what, hold on, we're gonna skip this part. You can do it mobile only. Just keep it up, bro. You just got to get like 1,000 or 2,000 points a day. You know, you just got to you got to figure out a plan every day, and you got to figure out, okay, what am I gonna do? Like today, I'm trying to max. I just got 200 points for crafting. I'm looking at Herblore right now. I'm gonna try and knock out Herblore as quick as I can. I have diaries on my list, so that's gonna be another couple hundred points for diaries, which also will give me lamps for my maxing, which will also, if I do the Falador diary, it'll give me access to Mole with the shield finder, and then I'll be able to get a lot of nests for mole parts, and then the nests will hopefully give me a magic seed, which will then give me points. And I'm also looking for like a Calquat and a palm tree seed from nests as well. So like I have a whole plan like on today. I have like if I can fill out my plan today, I have like 2,000 points waiting for me. But I have to fucking, nose to the grindstone. This is a marathon. This isn't a race. Like I could see how quickly I could do this, but I also have to like pace out myself, and I can't burn out. Like I have to take breaks. I have to go eat dinner. I have to go work for my job. I have to go. Like yesterday, as fun as it was, we did a whole teacher stream, and it was a little bit hectic. I don't want to point any fingers or nothing. It was a little hectic, and it kind of, it was kind of a waste for me, technically. But I had a lot of fun teaching. I think a lot of people learned at least the basic of what, like the raid is. They learned at least what the rooms are, what the bosses look like, what some of the mechanics are. I may not have been able to explain everything as I wanted to, but we had a lot of fun. We got some people some decent rewards. I think we got some fangs, and we got some light bearers, and we got somebody got a Masori top. So it wasn't all a waste. And we're going to probably go back there again sometime soon. I really love Toa. I like Toa. I love teaching Toa. But like yesterday was a little bit of a wash for points. I didn't really get any points yesterday because I was busy helping teach Toa, and I've finished Toa pretty much. Other than KC tasks, which I'm not going to go to. I may get to 25, but I'm not going to 50 or 100. That's just ridiculous. I don't see that happening. It should have been like 10, 15, 20. Or like 5, 10, 15, 20, or something like that. Or like 100 kills is just so many fucking raids, bro. That's a lot of fucking raids for a league. Even if you go dry, like some people go dry. Like I heard somebody went like 60 fucking 1 dry, and just gave up on a T-bow. They're like, fuck it, bro. It's just not happening. I don't know how. I got basically the opposite of last year. Last year, I was the guy that went extremely dry on trying to get a shadow for my mage build, and I never got it, and I had to give up because I ran out of time, and I was like, if I'm going to get a Dragon Cup, I have to just give up and do something else. Like, unfortunately, so I had like a fucking trident like all year. It sucked. God, I'm glad I get some more ranging potions. I think I have too many now. Too many to give a shit about. Damn, it's really just like a nah, huh? I think I'm going to take a lunch break real soon. About as soon as I'm done with these potions here. Hopefully I'll get a level from this. I might be able to get 99 without mixology. I think I still need to do mixology for a lot of other points. Then maybe about 25 millet. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna get like freaking 99 right here. Great XP. All right, that's 93. What's up?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't think you're muted, but I don't know if you can hear me. Hello.
yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm hungry, but I'm good. I'm just.
No lunch yet?
I'm thinking about going to eat soon.
gonna track down another mushroom burger.
Yeah, I don't know if they got them over there, and they pissed me off last time I went to that Wendy's for like the last time, man. Oh my gosh.
Why? What'd they do?
Hey, I say, hey, can I get a single mushroom bacon burger by itself, please? And they said, okay, would you like that by itself or in a combo? By itself, please. That was strike one.
Okay.
I pull up to the window, and they charge me. They give me the food, and I roll away. It's a freaking Famous Dave burger. Like mushroom, tomato, lettuce, onion, fucking. No mushroom. I mean, no mushroom. No mushroom. I'm like, what the hell? What's this shit? So I roll back around. I'm like, hey, this ain't no mushroom burger. I asked for a single mushroom. You didn't even listen the first time. And they're like, well, we rang it up as the Famous Dave. That's what you asked. That's what we rang up. And I'm like, that's not what I asked for. Can I get a freaking mushroom burger, please? And they said, well, we're gonna have to charge you extra. I'm like, okay.
Why the fuck would they have to charge you extra?
Because apparently the Famous Dave costs more or less than the mushroom burger or some shit. So they had to. They acted like I was the idiot for not speaking up loud enough when I definitely said it very clearly. And then they got it wrong. They charged me $1. They acted like I was wrong. Luckily the burger was okay, but ugh.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't like beef patties anyways on burgers anymore. I kind of stopped eating burgers a while ago. Especially like you heard me complain. I don't like Wendy's burgers because most of the time their patty's cold. I asked them to make that when they screwed it up and I had to make. I'm like, will you make that thing well done at least? And it was I don't know. It was medium, I guess.
Yeah, they're probably just not paid enough to care.
Yeah. That's kind of the vibe I get there. They don't give a shit there. They give more of a shit at McDonald's, I swear.
Well, McDonald's, once you've been there a while, it pays pretty well and there's good benefits.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you work at McDonald's for a long time, it looks really good on a resume because it's a really fast-paced environment and there's a lot of rules. And so if you work at McDonald's and you like stick it out, that's something that looks really, really nice on a resume, especially if you want to stay in like hospitality or food service.
Yeah, no, my social anxiety would explode. I tried working at a Taco Bell that like just kind of had a cramped kitchen one time. Like I got the job instantly. Like I applied, I got the job like immediately during the interview. She's like, "Yeah, we'd love to have you here." And then I get back behind the counter and I'm just like, the people were looking at me kind of funny that worked there, and like the environment was just too cramped. And maybe I was just really high or something like that and just having paranoia. But like I just quit on the spot. I'm like, I don't want to work here.
You quit like that same day?
Like yeah, I got the job. They put me back there and I'm like, this I don't like the feel of this kitchen. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, fast food seems like a really, really hard job. And I mean, I've worked a lot of retail, and I would rather go back to retail. Nice thing about the job that I just got, which I'm used to that, is that it's not customer facing.
Yeah.
It's still kind of retail oriented, but it's not customer facing.
Yeah. I think you're gonna like that job a lot.
I hope so.
One time I used to work for, like, my first job was Arby's, and then I went to basically work for the same boss again, like, years later. Yo, what up, Wheat Bread? Long time no see, dog. Says, hey, big dog. How's it going, man? Yeah, well, anyway, I went to work for that same Arby's again, like, years later, and, when I was working there, one of the other girl coworkers like went like pranked me. Like she went into the drive-thru and started asking for like she basically before it was a meme, she did like the 55 burgers, 55 nuggets, 55 fries bullshit. But before that was a meme. She did like, yeah, can I get like 14 euros, please? I'm gonna need 10 fries, 3 of the large beef and cheddars with bacon, you know, like a bunch of food, and like, and then I start making all this shit. Like I'm throwing it down. I'm throwing food down. I'm fucking throwing fucking pita buns into the fucking microwave, and I'm heating up meats and fucking throwing shit all over. I'm a chef. I like this. I like hustling food. These motherfuckers are hungry. I'm gonna make it good for them. And then I see the girl come up to the window, and she starts just laughing at me, and with the other coworker at the window, like doing the cash register, they're just laughing at me. Oh, he's really working his ass off back there. He's really fucking making all that food. Ha 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 ha. I quit. I'm like, first off, that's a lot of fucking wasted food.
Yeah, I mean, I would have made him pay for it, like, or talk to the manager and have the manager make him pay for it, or take it out of their paycheck or something.
Well, she was the assistant or whatever. Like, I should have said something, but I just said, no, this is I ain't working here. This isn't. They're trying to make fun of me. Why are they making fun of me? That wasn't a cute prank. That was like a fuck you prank. That felt like a fuck you to me. That wasn't like, oh, haha, we can all laugh about that. That really made me mad.
Like, oh wow, you're making fun of me for doing my job.
Yeah, like, what is this? You guys just haze new people? I don't know what it was.
Well, like, construction workers will often come through and order food for like the entire shift.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
It's not weird that there would be a big order.
Or a big family or something. Wheatbread says pretty good. Been hella busy with holidays, and that's super shitty. Thanks for the empathy, bro. Yeah. You know what? I hate that they put leagues on holidays. Luckily, I don't give a shit about my family, so I don't really have to do holidays. But like, I know most other people do, and so I think it's kind of shitty that they put like the time-gated event where like most people are fucking hustling and traveling and getting presents and wasting all their money and time like with family and stuff, and it's like, you want me to try and get a Dragon Cup during that? Do it during summer, you know? Fuck it. Do it during fucking why during Christmas? They had one league that was on a different time schedule, and I really liked that one, but every other league was Christmas. And it's just like, fuck. Wheatbread says, I hate the holiday season. You and me both, bro. I wonder when your guys' helmets are going to change. You and Wheatbread have the first bronze helmets. I can't decide if I want to go to McDonald's today or what. I keep talking about McDonald's. I think that's on my mind. Those fillet of fish are pretty good.
That's what my dad got the other day too.
Yeah. I feel like there are a lot of points though.
I don't understand the appeal of tartar sauce.
It's pretty good. It's not too bad. It definitely adds something to the Wheatbread asked, does McD still have the $1 10 piece? I think so.
Not up here, they don't.
Yeah, last month they were doing like you can get it once a week. You could get a $1 10 piece. That was a good deal. Yesterday I went to Jack in the Box, and they have a great new deal. They have a $6 meal deal. You get a drink, 2 sides, and either like I got the Supreme breakfast croissant like in the middle of the day because it sounded good. And I got a fry, and you get 4 nuggets or another fry, and you get a small drink for $6. It's really good. It's a really good. I was fucking full. I was full.
I feel like Jack in the Box's fries are often like way overdone. They're usually so crunchy.
I only do their curly fries, and I love their curly fries. I think they have the best curly fries. Better than Arby's. And Arby's is... Yeah, a lot of people hate on Arby's. Like I didn't know it until like I had already worked there, and like it, but like it's a very popular thing to shit on Arby's. Kind of like it's popular to shit on Nickelback. Like why? Like they're not so bad. I think there's a reason. There's always a reason. Like I think Nickelback did something shitty that people don't like, and so they feel bad shitting on it. Then there's people who do deserve to get shat on, like Kanye West deserves to just be delisted. Like literally canceled. Like Kanye West should be just fucking over. Did you ever hear any of the stuff he said on Alex Jones' show?
I don't know whether I heard that specifically, but I do know that he's a Nazi apologist. So
Yeah. Exactly. He went on InfoWars before it was shut down. He went on InfoWars for one of their last shows, and he did a big ol' I love Hitler, you can't say Hitler did good stuff and I want to change that, Hitler did a bunch of good blah blah blah. He did the roads, he did the this, he did the that, he saved the country, blah blah blah. And it's like, wow, you really just are just so ignorant to even say that kind of stuff. Like maybe there's some truth in it. Maybe he did help the country in certain ways. Maybe he did change the economy, but that doesn't overshadow the murder of millions. A complete attempt at world domination based on just a fascistic takeover of and just brutalizing other countries and peoples. Like what? Come on. But they don't even know. I mean, how many people really watch the History Channel? How many people really paid attention in history class? How many people actually give a shit about history other than what they may have heard passively? Not a lot of people, I bet. And so if there's so people like that can fall through the cracks, like really famous people can become Nazi apologists, and he had his hand on the Bible the whole time. During he had one hand on the Bible during the whole Alex Jones thing, and he had a black hood over him, like a gimp mask. He had a gimp mask over him, the whole InfoWars. It was very very unsettling.
Sounds unsettling.
I watched the whole thing just to sometimes I just kind of I just have to sit with just what the fuck humanity is up to. Just I just have to know what the hell is going on. And so I watched that whole 3-hour podcast, and it was so vile. He's clearly lost his mind. And he thinks that, the Bible is a good place for morals, but then if you listen to what he was talking about, he's never gotten past Genesis, page 1. I mean, I haven't really gotten much further myself as an atheist, but you're gonna say that this is the perfect word of God and the truth of morals and stuff, and it's you can't even say the first verses. He tried to quote in the beginning, and he said it wrong, and I'm like, bro, you don't even know the first fucking verse, bro. What do you know about that book? What do you know about that hate literature? Huh? Sorry, I don't know. This ain't. We ain't trying to talk about that shit. Ugh. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. Don't get me started.
Yes, let's not get you started. Okay.
And I want. And I need. What level am I? Am I 94 yet? Yes. I think I'm gonna go to 95 and then stop. Proceeds to get him started. Says Weepred.
Yeah, Taki will get himself started. It does not require anybody else's involvement.
I don't know where that started with. I started talking about Nickelback and then went to freaking InfoWars.
The Onion bought InfoWars, right?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Somehow somewhere they have the I forget who has it, but somebody has the desk. I forget who has it, but one of the famous podcaster people has the desk. And I'm so excited to see them install it. Menel says, what's on the menu for points today? So, first on the menu is lunch. I'm hungry. I'm angry and hungry, so I gotta go eat something, and I'll probably be back in a little bit after I get this level. I think I'm gonna stop and go get lunch, and I'm gonna come back. Oh, sure, if you want. Yeah. I hate to use all your puntos, cause I know those freaking just the one is 4,500 points.
I still have like 31,000 points.
Yeah, but you had like 45,000 the other day. I feel like I'm eating your points away.
I mean, better that than let them expire.
True that. Yeah. Sorry, I mean, I guess I could have answered in text, but yeah, I'd love that. Yes, please. And then for points, mental, I'm thinking here's my plan for today. Right, I'm trying to max. I'm working on maxing, and my maxing plan involves diaries next. I was hoping Zinnia. Do you wanna do when I come back? Do you want to do Christmas and Falador diary with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of next, because I need the Falador diary hard for the mole locator, so I can get mole parts, so I can get nests, so I can get a couple different seeds that I need from nests, because birdhouse runs just aren't doing it for me. I despise birdhouse runs. I don't know what everybody loves about them. Oh, maybe it's just the XP, maybe it's some kind of passive daily that people love, but it's not on my wavelength, so I need to get Falador done. And then I'll be able to get the palm tree seed for Brimhaven, hopefully the Calquat seed for Taibawane, and a magic.
I need a Calquat seed too.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of work up to mole today. That's kind of our goal. The mole goal. And then the diary will give us those seeds, hopefully, or basically the access to the mole, which will give me those seeds, which will give me the diary for Karamja done. Both those diaries will give me lamps towards maxing. So I kind of have I have a grand tapestry of a plan kind of today, but we need to kind of get rolling with food first. So should I start heading over there, or do you need some more time?
Give me just sent you
a
question.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I realize I should also plant some belladonna. I haven't done that.
That could be. Oh, like Jack in the Box had like root beer. I really like root beer. And they also had a cream. They had like a vanilla root beer yesterday that was like I mean, I like.
It's so weird that they don't have root beer.
Yeah, they
What
don't.
did you hear?
Yeah, it's Coca-Cola products only for local McDonald's, at least.
Yeah, they have Barks root beer here.
Oh, well, yep, not here. Maybe it's a northwestern thing because it's not down here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be down for maybe some Sprite. Sounds really good.
Got it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, please, and thank you. I have a feeling. I was trying to work on a vision board last night, but I thought it was a little too personal, so I just kind of canceled it. But I have a feeling that this is going to be a great year.
Good. Okay, you're good. You should send that over.
Wonderful.
I know, and I'll pop this a little bit.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Zen.
You're welcome.
You're the best. You keep me fed. Thank you. And I want, and I need. I got about a quarter of this level, and then I'm gonna go hop over there. getting close to base 95. So I still got like 8 more skills, 7 more skills to go, so I'm not there yet. I stopped like everything at 90, so. Oh, that's great. Thank you. I'll try and drink a bunch there and refill it.
There you go.
So I get real hopped up.
Soda costs-
I'm sorry, say that again. What?
Soda costs restaurants basically nothing. It's so cheap.
Yeah, except for they make a really big deal out of refills now. Like they're getting like the share profiters are getting stingier, and so the managers are having to crack down, and like a lot of places,
Yeah,
like as a homeless person, like I try to use refills as much as possible, and a lot of restaurants now just shut the soda machine off unless they know that they just gave you a cup. And some of them have installed remote control shut off buttons so that they can click it on and off like with just a little key fob. Like,
That's awful.
it's really awful. I mean, sometimes I can't even get water from places because the machine's off, and I have to be like, hey, can I get some water, please? And they're like, you're just getting water, right? I'm like, yes. Some places aren't so bad. Like some of the like the taco, like one of the Taco Bells around here doesn't give a shit. The other one, a fucking soda Nazi, like came and tried to fucking fight me over getting a free soda from a cup outside. And like one of the older like abuela ladies that works there too was like, hey, what's going on, mijo? And I'm like, I brought a soda I just went through the drive-thru, I'm getting a refill. And he's like, it's on front, se fuera, se fuera. Like it came from outside, he's saying to the lady. Like he's trying to yell at me and try and speak Spanish to her, and she's just like, just get a drink, it's okay. But he was trying to, like, he was on his break and trying to, like, he stood up and tried to freaking fight me over this shit. I'm like, damn, bro, it's just freaking soda water, bro.
The way that some people will defend enormous corporations is wild to me. Like, if you died, your job posting would be listed before your obituary.
Yeah.
Like, these companies don't care about you. Let people steal a soda.
Yeah, come on. And I mean, I get certain areas it's more of a problem than others, and I'm just contributing to the problem in some places. Like there's this the Del Taco by me. I used to get a lot of free soda from there until they kind of got wise to me and they started shutting it down when I came in. And I'm like, come on,
well, like,
guys.
fountain drinks cost them pennies.
Well,
Like, it's not like bottled drinks. Sure, they have to keep inventory on that, and like that's actual like shrinkage that they have to keep track of. But fountain drinks cost them so little.
I think the process is, thinking is, I don't want to refill that fucking soda bib again when it runs out. And that guy keeps coming in every day and getting free soda. He's not paying towards my paycheck, but he's making me have to lift that 40-pound sack of syrup up and down that fucking rack. You know what I mean? I think that's the thought process for some of the stingier, the more Karen, Kevin type managers and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's where their head's at. Like, they don't want to work harder and having to replace the soda 50% sooner because the fucking soda machine's on all the time is like, I hate that. I'd rather fucking just not have to do that. Okay.
So fucking stupid.
And it's also just kind of like power dynamics. Certain people like to lord over other people that they have control over the soda machine and the fucking key to the bathroom or the code to the bath. Like, I don't know how it is up north nowadays, but like since COVID hit, like 9 out of 10 bathrooms got a key code or a fucking some shit on it to like stop you from using it without.
Oh yeah.
And it's really shitty for a homeless person. Like I had to go to everywhere and find out where all my local bathrooms are for when I, It's like all the McDonald's shut their bathrooms down with key codes, and they won't tell you the number. They go and say, "Oh, I'll go do it." But half the time you can't even get the attention of a worker. So if your kid's sitting there about to piss his pants or shit himself, and you're trying to wait in line or wait in front of the counter to get a fucking person to finally get to you, to go to the door, to let the thing in. Now it's embarrassing. I had to sit there and now this worker knows that me or my kid has to take a shit. you know, and you know, it's just like a whole like, can I go potty? Like I need a hall pass. Can I go potty, please? Like it feels like we're in fucking elementary. Come on.
But they'd rather have that than risk somebody costing them 4 cents.
Oh, or like, yeah, taking the toilet paper roll, or making a mess on the floor, or you know, like some of them, they always say the homeless are the problem, and I'm like, I'm homeless. I need a place to take a shit, dude. You're the problem. You're making it more of a problem for the homeless. Is more like it. Bathroom should be like a legal dignity.
Yep.
Like it should be like there should be no like stopping of access to the bathroom. And I feel very strongly, I think I talked about this before, but I feel very strongly that they used the guise of COVID being oh well, we need to shut the bathrooms down. They used the guise of COVID to enact transphobic policies, because essentially if a trans person now needs to use the bathroom, like because a lot of places just like the law went in and it's like, okay, a lot of bathrooms are just all gender now. But to fight against that, the conservatives put locks on all the bathrooms, and now you have to ask to use the bathroom. And a trans person, maybe an ambiguous, maybe a non-binary person, you know, they may have to go through extra rigmarole to say, can I use the bathroom? Can I use the X bathroom, the Y bathroom, and you know, instead, like, you handed me the blue key, I want the red key. You know what I mean? Like, it could be really embarrassing. It could be discriminatory. It can be just obnoxious to ask for a fucking bathroom key. It's just obnoxious. There should be, like, in a lot of countries, in a lot of places, they just have bathrooms all over the place. In a lot of cities, they just have bathrooms just like on the corners and stuff, for dignity, for people. Some of them charge like $0.25, but then they self-clean or something like that, you know what I mean? But we need options, man. Anyway, excuse me. Wheatbread says, hell yeah, positivity does wonders. Thanks, man. Horn says, I'm just gonna pronounce it like that. Horn says, thought you were taking lunch break. Horn says, is it cold where you are? And is that chick's name Ashley? No. Wheatbread says, one of the many reasons I like the Midwest. What, because there's not that kind of problems? I mean, if you go to any city in the Midwest, you're going to find these problems, you know. But it may be more concentrated in, like, the West.
I think it's big cities and anywhere that there's a concentration of wealth or a high wealth disparity. Because, like, I live north of Seattle, but I live far enough north of Seattle that it gets more suburban and a little bit more, like, there's just more, like, wealthy families, which is evident when you look at a lot of the retail stores. Like, there's not, like, you don't need a key for a lot of the bathrooms for, like, stores north of me, but if you go further south of where I live, a lot of the time it's, okay, you gotta go find an employee who will open it for you, or you gotta go get a key, and it's, you can really see a difference depending on, like, how far north or south you travel, how close you get to downtown Seattle versus how further you get away from it, and how, like, deeper you get into the suburbs.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
like downtown Bellevue, for people who aren't familiar with, like, the Seattle area, Bellevue is a really rich, smaller city, on the other side of Lake Washington, so it's east of Seattle. Downtown Bellevue would never dare have a locked bathroom, because that would be insulting to the rich people that live in Bellevue. But if they don't think that you are the kind of person that would, like, be a client of their business, and it's not immediately apparent where their bathroom is, they might decline to tell you, or they might ask if you are in fact a customer. But the bathroom would not have a lock on it ever.
I mean, this would be law number one if I ruled the world. Like, bathrooms shall not have a lock from the outside, only from the inside, for privacy. Like, that's it. If you need, and here's the thing, okay, government assistance. If your company needs extra fucking toilet paper because there's a fucking problem with how many people are stealing the roll, or fucking needing, if you need an extra fucking cleaning lady or something, we're gonna do that. Fuck it. You know what? The soiled service of America is gonna provide you. I don't know. I'm just making shit up now, but like this is something like, this is a basic dignity. I have really appreciated this axiom, I don't know, axiom, parable, whatever. It goes something like, the greatest country is judged on how it treats its lowest citizen, or its most vulnerable member. Something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like, at least in that variable, America is an extreme failure on how it treats minorities, how it treats the underprivileged, how it treats the poor, how it treats the homeless, how it treats anybody that doesn't work hard enough to achieve the American dream. We get treated like shit. Just the attitude towards homelessness. Like, I hear it all the time. Like, there's a lot of just general hate towards homeless people. And I try not to be, like, worthy of that designation, but I hear it all the time. People hate homeless people. And there's a lot of fucking homeless people now. The numbers are overwhelming. It's gotten worse and worse and worse over the years. COVID only exacerbated it, and then nothing fixed it. I think I need to go eat because I'm getting frustrated.
Go get your food.
Yeah. Okay. And Wheatbread says how it treats about roughly 50% of its people. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we got to 95 herblore without doing mixology from 90, so mixology will be a nice, easy finish. I have some other potions I could make, but I just want to probably do mixology. You want to try doing that later on too? Like after Falidor Diary, maybe we can do mixology together?
I have never done mixology, so that'll be a learning experience.
It's not hard. It seems daunting, like, oh, we gotta make all these combinations of potions and do all these freaking different No, it's just, there's 3 herbs, 3 like stations, that's it. You just gotta...
Yeah, I've watched a couple videos on how to do it. I just have never done it.
Yeah, I'd never been in there before, and I'd never seen how to do it, and I was very daunted when I went in there, and then I got it within about 2 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is easy. The most obnoxious thing is just remembering there's a book you can look at to help you, but just trying to remember the different, there's 10 different potions you can make or whatever from the 3 different potion mixes, and that's a little bit obnoxious, but other than that, it's really, really simple. And it's very fast experience and points. I think there's a lot. I think there's quite a few things in there that give points for leagues, like the outfit, the spectacles, the chug barrel. I think the potion storage. I think everything, all of those. That's why I hang out. That's why I hang out by the Chinese place over here. They have an open bathroom. And they ain't never had a problem with me coming and going.
Target almost always has unlocked bathrooms too.
That's true. I'm right by a Target. Okay. I'm going to get some food. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube folks. We will be back after lunch. Later.